Today I'm looking at the Soulblight Gravelords, and his friends look really cool as well. So, in his eternal quest for dominance, Nagash mustered undead servants to fill the ranks of his armies. These accursed vampires command hordes of unliving thralls in service to the great necromancer. Okay, we have lots of cool death walking things. That's all you really need to know, because I've already done this video and I didn't press record. So I actually read these and I know they are cool. So yeah, I did say these would be really cool in my D&D games. If I could paint them that good, but zombies and skeletons are something that I do use a lot. Also, they're lycanthropic vampires. Bit wolfy and a bit vampire-y. Nice. Battle traits. Once per turn, at the end of any turn, pick a friendly vampire unit that used the fight ability and heals D3. If that unit destroyed a unit, they heal 2d3, which I think is really cool. Then pick a friendly death rattle or dead walkers unit, and you can set them up in the grave. They come up through the floor, and they have to come up within 6 inches of a terrain feature. So the Gravelord hero chooses 3 friendly kind of infantry cavalry. If the target is damaged, heal 3, and if it's not damaged, return a number of dead models to it up to the health characteristic of 3. Now this is cool. So when you've already had a unit die on the table, you can set up a replacement unit with half the number of models from the start, and if it is your movement phase, you can set up the replacement unit more than 3 inches from all enemy units instead of more than 9 inches away, setting you up for a good charge. Death March, wonderful. Add 1 to the rend characteristics of melee weapons used by friendly death rattle units that charged in the same turn for attacks that target a unit that has fewer models than the attacking unit. That is a lot of specifics, but I like it. So your wizard rolls a dice equal to the number of models in a target unit, and for every 6, it inflicts 1 mortal damage. It also will heal the caster D3. Very nice. This is a wonderful model. It's got 6 attacks with one thing and 6 attacks with another. 3 and 3's totally acceptable. It's a crit mortal, so you can't really stop it if you roll 6s on your hits. His companion is doing a couple of damages. If this unit charged this turn, for the rest of the turn, add 1 to the wound rolls for combat attacks made by units nearby. And you've got the beast will out. If this unit is not in combat, it can just move 6 inches again. It can move into combat rather than charge, which is unusual and cool. Make a casting roll of 2d6, subtract 1 from the hit rolls and wound rolls for anyone attacking this model. And this next model, 5 attacks and then 3 attacks. No abilities, but 2 damage each, 3 damage each hit. Subtract 1 from the rend characteristics of people trying to hit you with melee. Once per turn in any combat phase, if this unit charged this phase, pick an enemy unit in combat with it, roll a dice. If that's equal to the target's health characteristic, inflict an amount of mortal damage on the target equal to the roll. Great. And you can add D3 attacks characteristic to the companion that you're with. Then we have some cavalry, anti-infantry, rend, charge plus 1 damage. So yeah, this unit can pass through models in enemy infantry units and can pass through the combat ranges of infantry units. If it passed through some ranges, it rolls a d3 and on a 2+ inflicts mortal damage on the target that it passed through and by. Great. Lovely model. These are really cool. Double damage on successful hits. Well, 6s particularly. It has fly and just looks the business. I totally get why you'd use these. They are very awesome in design. Death rattle skeletons, just your normal infantry. For each dead model from the unit, make a legion roll of a d6 on a 5+, return a dead model. No arguing with that. If you run these, I completely understand why you would. I'm loving this new Age of Sigmar game. I played 4th edition Spearhead and 4th edition proper, and it's great fun.